Brought up Baby Yunqin.
Yeah, that's the artist that I signed 3 months ago.
Okay.
Shout out to James. James, my dude Third, he helps me with him on a day-to-day.
You know, like a lot of times Hispanics in hip hop kind of get looked down upon, frowned upon. What was it about him, about Baby Yunqin, that really made you decide you want to jump behind him and co-sign him?
Man, Third brought him to me, and I was like, Third had brought me Baby Yunqin, and I was like, I don't know. He says the N-word, and then it's like, historically, you never see Hispanics make it. So I was kind of like on the fence about it, and like, I don't know. He's real melodic. His music is good, but it's like, statistically, Hispanics, like, it's so hard for them. Not saying I don't like the artists who've been out in the past. I'm just speaking, if you're not in the pit bull lane or, you know, that type of wave, it's hard when you're saying nigga this, nigga that. But, you know, James is my friend, Third is my friend. So any artist that he believes in, or any of my friends believe in, you yourself, I'm a do what I can.
Yeah.
And he just caught on fire. And I mean, the rest is history.
Okay.
And every label wants him now.
So tell me about that, because you know I seen him traveling around. Like, what interest is he pulling right now? Can you talk about it?
I really don't want to speak in too much numbers, but you know, Gucci Mane called in about him.
Damn.
Kind of upset he couldn't get him. I don't want to speak too much on that, but it's real. Every label from Rock Nation has gave calls. Interscope just flew him in LA. I don't know if you paid attention, 2 days ago, he was in Interscope. Columbia flew him in. Yeah. This ain't when the artist flying out and taking a picture. No, like flew him in. So, you know, and every label wants him, but is this one of them things to where the ball is in his court and we're just going to continue to build that leverage up?
What do you think will be the perfect label situation for him? Not saying a specific label, but what you think would be the perfect
situation?
Yeah.
Just for him to be himself. And just really with him is this shit. I really like what we doing right now, like, to be honest, just having fun with it. Cause it's like, after you sign that to the majors, it's like, you're really like, it's not fun, like, it's kind of like, it's not the same. So I like it right now to where he could drop when he wants to, travel when he wants to, you know, just building that leverage up. But the perfect situation, I don't really know yet. You know, when we know, that's when we'll sign. But
no doubt.
Yeah.
Speaking of another artist that you had your hand in, was kind of shook up things a little bit last week, Cash Page. She did her interview. I think it was on 105.
Yeah, Houston.
No, it was New York.
No, it was Power 105.
Power 105, yeah. And she was sitting down, and I don't know the name of the host. But you know, the host kind of threw her oop about the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what I'm saying, who you really pretty much messing with in the city or in Texas? She was like, Texas hot right now. Who you messing with in Texas? She was like, man, you know, I don't really pay attention to nobody in, you know what I'm saying, in Texas. I just focus on my own, because when people get on, you know what I'm saying, people want to jump on your wave, you know, my city be hating. And then the girl was like, well, no, you got people from Houston. And she was like, oh, you know, when I think of Texas, I only think of Dallas. She was like, Houston artists is dope. She was like, but Dallas, you know, they be hating. They just want to jump your wave when you was on. Then she was like, well, we just had another artist up here, Trap Boy Freddie. She was like, oh, yeah, ain't he from Fort Worth? So, you know what I'm saying? It was like one of those things where a lot of people felt like, one, she had a chance to big up the city.
Okay.
But instead, she shitted on the city. You know what I'm saying?
See, I didn't get a chance to watch that clip. I wish I would have or could have. I will. I mean, man, I don't want to make an excuse for it. Like, that's crazy. Maybe she was in a situation to where you're on that platform and you just blank out. I don't know, but that just sounds real out of character for her, because I know she knows a few people out here. But, you know, I know she didn't mean any harm by it, because she shows hella love. She's always under people's pictures, commenting and tweeting people and stuff like that. And she shows hella love, really friendly. I used to tell her she was too friendly. I used to tell her she's always at the kickbacks. Why are you always at the parties? So for her to say something like that, it's kind of like, y'all would really have to ask her. But, you know, I was supposed to be with her yesterday. I was going to ask her about it, but I haven't watched it yet. So... I just knew people were mad at her for a reason, but I didn't know that she had said that.
Now, I know you made a comment that you felt like Cash Pays is underappreciated.
Yeah. That's simply because of the way, no, she has crazy fan base out here, but I feel like the gatekeepers out here, they're kind of like, it's a gap. Like, I don't know. I just feel like people aren't championing her the right way. Maybe I'm wrong.
Because I mean, in my opinion, just seeing from every time her name came up, it was nothing but praises.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It seemed like for the first time I seen somebody being completely rooted on all sides. Like,
but yeah, maybe I was wrong. I've said things, I'm wrong all the time. Yeah, but maybe I was wrong about it. It's just a few key people in the city, and I shouldn't have said Dallas because I'm talking about a certain type of people, but it's a few people in the city that's kind of like acting weird about it. And I shouldn't have said the city. I was wrong about it, but yeah, she is one of them people, when you think about it, she has the women, she has the kids.
Yeah.
The men listen to her. I listen to her.
Absolutely, me too. I'm on it.
Yeah, so it's like she's one of them type of girls like Dej Loaf. Like, the niggas fucked with Dej Loaf and blasted her shit, windows down. And that's the same way with Cash Pays. Like, a nigga won't look at you funny if you listen to Cash Pays, you know?
So